The dove has long been viewed as an iconic symbol of peace, with monuments, emblems, and badges representing peace becoming increasingly ubiquitous worldwide. However, in certain regions and cultures, the humble pigeon is viewed not as a symbolic harbinger of peace, but rather as a source of sustenance destined to end up on human plates. No, where is this dichotomy more evident than in China, the country that consumes by far the largest quantity of pigeon meat globally? So what inherent value or qualities does this creature possess that drives such substantial consumption by Chinese people? Let's delve into the factors behind why the Chinese have enthusiastically embraced the world's recognized peace symbol as a popular food item. In many parks and public spaces, especially across Europe, you've likely encountered throngs of active, fluttering pigeons. While some may view them as nuisance birds, many tourists opt not to shoo them away, but instead nurture and feed them. These urban pigeons appear remarkably unperturbed by human proximity, as Western cultures predominantly uphold the dove and pigeon as sacrosanct symbols of peace and tranquility, rarely consuming them as food. However, this idyllic, peaceful pigeon paradigm stands in stark contrast to the view held in China, where a sprawling network of thousands of commercial pigeon farms house and breed millions upon millions of the birds, fulfilling the substantial demand for pigeon meat among the population. Rich in nutrients, as living standards and disposable incomes rise across China, the appetite for premium meat products like pigeon has soared, fueling rapid expansion of the lucrative pigeon farming industry. Pigeon breeding represents a relatively well-established practice in China, with current technologies enabling mature, refined breeding methods. Although the fundamental techniques are relatively straightforward, successfully implementing them to raise healthy breeding populations is anything but simple. As inherently timid, easily spooked fowl, farms focused on productive pigeon breeding tend to be located in relatively isolated, tranquil areas with convenient access to transportation routes for product distribution, while also ensuring ample water sources given the birds' hydration needs. The majority of pigeon rearing occurs in spacious cages, though additional open spaces like greenhouses allow the birds room to stretch their wings without the risk of escape that conventional open-air coops would present. These enclosed greenhouse structures represent a more economical solution compared to fully fenced and contained livestock facilities. Paramount to any successful pigeon breeding operation is meticulous selection of optimally healthy, robust breeding stock, exhibiting the ideal genetic traits and characteristics. While intermingling of different breeds is possible, close monitoring of the breeding population's overall size and weight parameters is crucial. Compiling comprehensive records across every stage of the breeding cycle then enables identification of the elite, high-quality breeding candidates to anchor the core reproductive population. While undesirable, subpar pigeons can be efficiently culled. A prime focus is propagating fresh generations through selective breeding, harnessing only the most promising fertilized eggs and newly hatched chicks. A process demanding considerable expertise to effectively evaluate, incubate, and nurture the fragile newborns in order to proliferate and fortify the desired breed lines. The primary dietary fuel for commercial pigeon farms is specially formulated, pelletized feed akin to that provided for chickens and other poultry, often supplemented with additional grains to bolster the nutrient profile and enhance productivity. Stringent sanitation protocols are adhered to, with pigeon coops undergoing thorough cleaning and disinfection weekly, while water and feed troughs require daily sanitization. Furthermore, ensuring proper ventilation throughout the pigeon houses is paramount to preserve dry ground conditions, ample fresh airflow, and prevent stagnant, unsanitary accumulation of waste matter, both within the main interior spaces as well as surrounding drainage areas outside. This regimented cleanliness is absolutely vital to circumventing potential disease vectors and maintaining the overall health and well-being of the pigeon populations. Once the birds reach target slaughter weight and maturity, they undergo a fattening up period before finally being gathered, crated in plastic transport bins, and trucked off to processing facilities. The streamlined processing of pigeons for human consumption closely mirrors that of other poultry products like chickens and ducks. Automated disassembly lines with modern, industrial equipment are employed to systematically perform each step of transformation from live bird to prepared meat product. From initial blood drained, feather removal, evisceration of internal organs, to comprehensive carcass cleaning and prepping for packaging. Given their relatively diminutive size compared to larger fowl, pigeons are most often processed as intact, whole-bodied portions rather than separated into specific cuts. Throughout the provinces of southern China, pigeon is enthusiastically celebrated as a nutritious, highly prized delicacy frequently incorporated into a variety of traditional dishes like flavorful fried preparations, hearty stews, or nourishing soups and broths. With its dense nutrient package, pigeon meat is especially revered as an ideal source of fortifying sustenance for the elderly, young children, and those in recovery from illness or debilitation. Pigeon eggs in particular are regarded as veritable superfoods packed with a nutrient-rich profile including 9.5% protein content by weight, 6.4% carbohydrates, along with plentiful levels of essential minerals like calcium, iron, and phosphorus. Consequently, They too are frequently featured as key ingredients in various health tonics, remedies, and supplements aimed at bolstering overall vitality. Particularly when formulated with the nutritional needs of the aged, the young, and the convalescent in mind. Although quails are small birds, establishing a quail farm is relatively straightforward. However, for a successful quail business venture, you need to equip yourself with the necessary knowledge and skills. Today's video showcases how American ranches raise quails and how American farmers produce an impressive 99 million quails annually. They employ a highly advanced quail layer system, which is an automated barn system providing 24/7 monitoring of all poultry houses. The quails reside in a modern environment outfitted with cutting-edge equipment, including separate cages, automatic feeding systems, LED lighting, ventilation systems, temperature control systems, and a specialized egg flow control system for efficient collection and handling. The farmers incubate eggs from their own farm in an artificial environment maintained at a suitable temperature. The choice of incubator ultimately depends on the desired scale of quail egg incubation. It's worth noting that not all quail breeders incubate eggs themselves. Many opt to purchase small quails or fertilized eggs from other breeders when they require hatchlings. Much like chickens kept in greenhouses or outdoor environments before egg production, quails also require careful nurturing. Providing high-quality, nutritious, and well-balanced quail feed is vital for maintaining a successful and profitable quail farming operation. Being smaller birds, quails have lower daily food requirements. However, as prey birds, their diet necessitates a higher protein intake. Once the eggs are automatically collected on the elevator spindle, they are aggregated onto a conveyor belt for sorting. Next, the egg trays undergo a washing process that includes disinfection by ultraviolet rays. The eggs then proceed to a system that checks the eggshells for any defects. If no issues are detected, the eggs continue their journey to an egg weight detector, where they are appropriately packaged for delivery to consumers. The farmers also supply quails to factories that produce large quantities of quail meat. This automated quail slaughter line is an ideal piece of equipment for the slaughtering and processing of quails, as well as chickens, ducks, geese, and other poultry. The equipment includes feather pickers, blockers, hoof cutters, percoolers, poultry slaughter equipment, and customized designs based on the user's specific requirements. Despite their small size, Quails offer numerous health benefits, especially their eggs, which are renowned for their beauty-enhancing effects. Quail eggs are known to help beautify the skin, promote healthy hair, and reduce the appearance of wrinkles. As this concludes our video for today, if you found it interesting, please leave a comment below to let us know, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. For now, goodbye, and we'll see you in the next video.